My next guest was hearing some of this, apparently didn't agree with everything Geraldo was saying as to whether the governor is getting a fair shake. John Fritchey says the governor is. John is an Illinois state representative who is on, by the way, the House Impeachment Committee. So, Representative, you think the governor is getting a fair shake?
The governor's gotten more than a fair shake throughout this entire process. And I really wish that Geraldo would actually look at what the rules say as opposed to just taking the governor's word for it.
I looked at the rule, sir. I am an attorney. I looked at the rule. I studied the rule. I know exactly what it says. And it says that he is not permitted to bring in any witnesses who have anything to do with that public corruption case.
Is that
not a fact?
It says that the governor is entitled to submit a witness list. Neither the prosecution nor the governor can submit witnesses from the criminal code list. The governor said that he would like to submit from a manual test.
Tell Mr. Cavuto exactly what you're impeaching him for.
Yeah.
Are you impeaching him for bringing drugs in, circumventing the pharmaceutical lobby, bringing drugs in from Canada that would be less expensive to the people of Illinois? I mean, how much were you influenced by the pharmaceutical lobby?
Geraldo, I'll tell you what, I've taken a fraction of the money from the pharmaceutical lobby that the governor has.
Oh, but you have taken some money. Is that not a fact? You have taken money from the pharmaceutical lobby? Is that not a fact as you sit there today? Is it not a fact that you have taken money from lobbyists for the pharmaceutical industry? And is it not a fact, sir, that that is the basis of this impeachment? This is politics, and that stinks.
No, actually what stinks is your reluctance to listen to the facts here. In the 70-page report that we issued, we laid forth a number of issues where the governor had circumvented Illinois law,
What's the best thing you got against them? What's the biggest case you have against them? What's the charge that really will resonate with the people of Illinois? Tell us now.
Whether you want to talk about illegal hiring and falsification of hiring documents.
What is the charge that you're impeaching this man for?
That we laid out a 13-count article of impeachment, ranging on articles of illegal hiring,
flu vaccine,
spending millions of dollars on flu vaccines, which the FDA told him he would not be allowed to bring in.
Does his corrupt dealings on that Senate seat have anything to do with the fact that you are stripping him of his office in this kangaroo court?
Absolutely. The fact that he conspired with his chief of staff to try to find out what he could get for personal gain for himself and his wife has a lot to do with this.
So you're telling me, I just want to be clear, I'm not a lawyer here, but you're telling me that ultimately the impeachable grounds against a sitting governor might have nothing to do with the case at hand, but against drugs that got into this country, or again, nothing with this so-called pay for play on this Senate seat?
No, I'm saying that there are 13 counts, 8 of which relate to the criminal counts against him, 5 of which have nothing to do with that.
This has something to do with the public corruption case that's pending in the U.S. Attorney's Office. As you sit there, hold up your right hand. Swear to God, does this or does this not have something to do with that public corruption case?
If you can sit here and listen to, and read the allegations in the criminal complaint, and you're going to hear the tapes that are going to come out, okay, and you're not troubled by the fact that
nothing to do with your impeachment document. Nothing. This is a fraud. This is a fraud. I'm sorry,
you're entirely incorrect.
You're upset. And okay, I don't know what's on. It sounds like it's a mess in your state. You stick around tomorrow.
It's really not.
We're talking to bond traders and what ticks them off about bond traders. All right. Well, we'll see what happens in Illinois. But now you got Geraldo upset, and Representative, this is not going to be a good life for you now. All right. Get ready to kick yourself for paying your mortgage.